Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Let's talk to this lady.
You are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
Please tell me about yourself, madame. Actually, before that, let's trade with you. 4 pixie dust, 8 thread, and a needle. Makes sense. Also, wow, pixie dust is expensive. Please tell me about yourself, madame.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions? The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world.
That's a lot.
The all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault.
How about the movement of atoms?
Except, it seems, you.
Woohoo! I'm special! No more questions I have for you.
Ask and I shall answer.
Who are you, really?
I am the weaver of time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb, to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same
dragon
for
god
the
Task?
historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know.
Do you remember your beginning? Because that might tell us something.
Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Yeah, I probably am the creator. Yeah, that makes sense. It's me. I'm the god. I'm the god! Why is Starstone so important, and why does it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry. As yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
Why, I do like new knowledge. This may sound silly, but aren't you lonely out here?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company.
Oh.
I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
Yay! We're the cure! Friday, I'm in love. If I understand correctly, I am not at all featured on the canvas of time. What about all of my actions? If you keep track of, like, the movement of every grain of sand, then shouldn't you have been
Quite
aware
so.
of us?
Your
Even
absence,
if not aware of us?
It should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
To sleep, perchance to dream? I've heard of this place called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more, no less?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends.
What about the end of ends? Could it be that? What about the end of the end of the end? What about... Oh, just shut up, okay? Alright.
I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
Are you in both places at once right now? How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it? Well, obviously I can work from outside to influence.
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time.
Oh boy.
New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time.
I mean, if you need new threads, we'll just stop by Joanne Fabrics.
These Starstones, please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
We have so many things that we gotta do. It's kind of rude. I'll take my leave now. Can I trade with you?
Good to see you on the shelf.
Nope. Alright, well, there's a last chest here that it is locked. But for now... excuse me?
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is?
Oh.
What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart?
Can't
Why,
interact with that.
nothing, of course.
Fine.
The great absence
Interact
of
with
all
this.
that even the gods
Nothing.
cannot comprehend. It eludes us, like infinity, or the finality of tick-tocking time.
I am the last chest, the last chest, the last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it! Find my four sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me!
Okay.
Biggest fan,
Well, that's a weird one.
dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
A smoke grenade. That's handy.
Shall be my pleasure, Sir Im. I'll embroider it in the first
So there's an inactive portal there. Let's see. Oh. Let's go interact with that. A blank fire scroll.
The question has
Not bad.
established, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all
Alright,
history
nothing there.
to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie.
So there's definitely some things here. Hey, 32 gold. I'll take that. Alright, so we have some blocks. We have 4 vases. And we have some elemental effects there. Inactive portal. Inactive portal there. This place is very, very dark. That's obviously a fire portal. Probably the earth portal. So this would be the water portal. It is, looks like there is snow here. And then this one is an air portal, looks like. Yep. Alright. more inactive portals. Nothing up there at all. To the Forbidden Zone! Well, let's go ahead and get a save, just in case. The teleporter refuses to work. Well, that's disappointing. Nice little floating, slowly spinning rock. Some butterflies. To the first garden. Nothing there. All right. Come on. Slowly work our way over here. Inactive portal. More inactive portals. And another one. Alright, so not a whole lot that we can actually do here yet. There might be a puzzle here, but I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. I think for now, we will just go ahead and use the Rift Travel to get back to Syceal. Head to the North Gate.
Source Hunters!
Oh,
I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm.
so you are Zigzax's agent, huh?
I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzax, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Let us do so indeed. I would greatly value Zigzax's agent's advice.
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch.
Alright, so it is all tied in.
It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
How did you find out Jake was a Starstone collector?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the Grande Dame of Time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring.
Ah, you're getting bribed. It's terrible.
That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Why is it so particularly nice for us to have found a shelter somewhere?
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety.
I suppose. I mean, to be fair, no one can get us there, so, you know, that's kind of important.
But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly.
How did you become Zigzag's agent?
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthal Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels.
I'm surprised he was traveling and not actually, like, recording.
In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Well, that is very generous. I wonder, do you put absolute credence in the words of Zigzag's time void the looming end?
Let me phrase it like Zigzag's might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing.
Or, you know, everything is just paused.
I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution.
Fair enough.
If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
Alright, I'll take my leave.
Oh, before you go, here. Take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you.
Okay.
You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it. Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin.
Well, then why haven't you done that?
Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
Alright. Wait. Ah, dang it. Alright. I wanted to ask him about something else. We can do that later. Let's see. I have not looked at those wooden crates. Let me go ahead and do that before I talk to,
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
Yeah. Hey, alright. Summon Ice Elemental Scroll and a Nail Bomb. Nail Bombs are pretty good, if I remember correctly. Alright, so Medora wants to talk to us.
Unknown to all time, are you? Leave it to an imp to try to fill our minds with all manner of magical gobbledygook. I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivellon. Here to find out and grind out every last speck of dark magic in the realm. There. The enigma is solved.
I mean, not exactly. Right you are. Let that ruffle-necked dingbat solve his own mysteries. Some of us have matters of real import at hand. If what Zigzag says is true, and we really are affecting the tapestry of time, I certainly want to know more.
I knew you weren't the type to be taken in by such high-flying, pie-in-the-sky nonsense. Let the magical history imps fly their floating islands into the end of time for all we care.
I don't know why I didn't read Hanako's line. I doubt Zigzags could solve more than the mystery of where the sun sleeps. At least he'll keep himself busy running in circles until the so-called end of time.
Then again, if what he says is true, and he really does know everything, he might be a mighty powerful ally to have.
Yep.
Imagine! Sorry, Zaxix, I haven't fixed your space carpet, but if you could tell me where the bearded source dragon of Fire Lake has made its nest, I'd be obliged. Useful indeed.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. Alright, well... Ooh, bucket. And some barrels that I haven't looted yet. There is a teleport scroll. And a fish rack with a chub. Nothing else up there. Alright, do some digging over here in the graveyard, it looks like. Probably wait on that. Can we interact with that? No.
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great. Here lies Kimberly. Finally.
The graveyard. Gravediggers. You'll wish you hadn't.
Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
Yay, lovable prankster ghost.
Here lies Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
Oops. And now it has decided to rain. I hear you, dog.
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so.
Let's go grab these fly agaric mushrooms. Also, there are some crates down there.
Here lies Judith, warrior princess. Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home.
I'm sure you do. Hi, Pupper.
Hey, wow! I was wondering where that awesome sweaty boot smell was coming from, and here you are! Wow! This is great!
And missing a little
But
bit of
theirs
dialogue.
is not a sad fate, I think. To join the grass, to become food for the trees and flowers.
darling.
What could be more peaceful?
I'm Murphy, Jake's dog.
Oh.
Wow, you smell great! Have you been rolling around on dead things all day? That's my favourite hobby too.
Tell me about yourself, boy.
You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome, and I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend.
Aww.
I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome.
About your master's death, boy.
If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much. Seriously, so much. You have no idea.
Alright, I've got to go now, boy.
Darling.
It sounds like someone else was buried in Jake's grave, huh?
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife?
No, they will most definitely not.
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I smell...
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive.
Well,
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
we have Siva. Let's talk to you over here.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace.
I haven't lost anyone, actually. And you have absolutely nothing. Wow. Tell me about yourself.
I once lived a prosperous life with my husband and our happy little daughter Loni. But when the undead plague broke out, my dear husband was among the first killed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Loni never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, more aptly called, came to town dangling the opportunity to annihilate those undead devils, Loni lapped up their rhetoric and joined without so much as a backward glance.
Okay, so that sounds like something about the Fabulous Five, huh?
She was killed less than a week after she joined. Here she lies, and here I stand, mourning the death of my last joy.
Oh, well, I'll take my leave now.
In memory of Loni, death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
Let me go grab some mushrooms. Don't mind me.
May the seven keep
Here
you.
lies Nemris, master of philosophy.
There's a shovel. That will be useful when I decide to dig up these graves, because I'm definitely going to.
Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sicil. Get off my grave, you jackanapes. Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
Keep you.
Yeah, I don't think that worked out so well. Oop, up. Nope, went too far. Alright, anything else that we have?
How the coast reminds me of my long-fled youth. I sailed the seas. I walked the worlds.
Alright, well there is someone here. I don't think we're going to talk to him just yet. We should probably get back to the inn, since we did not finish investigating the murder scene. We also do need to use the teleport stone. Let me wait till I get here. Alright, so I do need to sort out some things, and I'll probably do that in a moment. Got some things that I can sell, some things that I need to sort out. But that will come next time. See you then, everyone.